This is one of my secret weapons. It's a homemade underwater viewer. I'm back. My name's Chris, and this is Prospecting for Adventure. Head back up my secret little canyon today for some more chunky gold. And water's high again. Spring is finally here, but shouldn't be a problem today as long as I can cross the creek. So follow along, and I'll come back to you when we're on some gold. Alright, I'm back on the gold. I haven't found any yet, but I know it's here. This is the same spot in my last video up here. All the gold's on Bedrock, so I've got a couple big boulders. A little bit bigger than I remember, but there was a crack down here that I was getting chunky coarse gold, so I'm gonna go this way and later on see if I can't push that forward or dig down behind it. If that doesn't work, I have Bedrock to explore down here. I decided to chase this Bedrock before I mess with those boulders, because if I knock one of those down, I won't be able to get to the Bedrock again probably. So I'm gonna classify some of the stuff that's left over. I'm gonna sweep it into a low spot, pick it up, and either run it through my little drop riffle sluice or just pan it out. And then I'll start prying up some of this Bedrock that looks loose, and there's a little dip right there. So it's a little hard to see because of the shadow, but right here, there's a crack, low spot. And these rocks are wedged in here, so that'll probably be the first place I test pan. Got one. Alright, the picker was down there. I had to use my turkey baster to get it out. The crack was a little too narrow. Let's see what it looks like. Woo-hoo! Oh yeah. And that's a nugget for Southern Cascades. That was worth hiking in here. That's about where I found that big picker. I've been clearing out this little hole right here. This is my second test pan. Oh, look at that. That was a good pan. So I just did a quick pan down of the cons out of that crack. And that's about the rest of the gold. I'm sure there's a little bit more gold in the rest of the cons, but so I got that out, and then those two honkers. I'm gonna pop that one out, maybe go out and around that one, see what the bedrock is doing. There's also a little ridge here that goes in. Last video I did up here, I cleaned up a spot right there and had like 4 or 6 small pickers, so we'll see what happens. I can work around these for a little while though. So I was digging down to bedrock right there, had about 3 heaping pans, and ran it through the drop sluice. Drop riffle sluice, excuse me. Definitely a lot of heavies in that spot. That's from the second drop riffle sluice run. 3 pans of overburden, just making sure that I'm not tossing away gold in the overburden trying to get down to bedrock. Gold test. This is one of my secret weapons. It's a homemade underwater viewer. So I just showed you that underwater shot, and there was a blue narrow rock stuck in a low spot. I cleaned that out and then scooped all this out. Now there's really no gold in this pan, couple small pieces, but all these stones you see here are large magnetite stones. And up here that normally tells me that I'm in a really good spot. So hopefully when I get to the bottom of that crack, there's some nice chunky gold down there. Well, that deep crevice didn't really have any gold in it for some reason, I don't know. This is under one of those boulders though. Look at all that magnetite. That's crazy. Really no gold in it though yet, so a couple specks. There's a crack though below where I got this, so maybe I'll get into the gold. Hailstorm or whatever you want to call it. These are not the nuggets I'm after today. Well, since I'm stuck here under the tree while this shower passes, right now it may be a good time to remind you, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I'd appreciate it if you would. I'm trying to put out a video each week if my schedule allows it. Right now I have 2 or 3 more videos lined up, so subscribe, hit the like button, and that little bell notification so you know when the next one comes out. Thanks for watching. That last pan with a lot of magnetite came from right there, right in front of that boulder. Got a pan ready to go over here. We'll see how it goes. Well, that pan had one little coarse piece in it and not much else, so unless I start finding something else, it might be it for today. We'll see. This is off of the last bedrock I did. One, two, three, and a couple little ones. Alright, I did a few more test pans. I explored some more bedrock, and I'm just not finding anything more. So, with that, I will see you at the house. Well, that was a really fun day. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you come back for the next one. It's kind of surprised to see these big chunky pieces, and so little of the smaller coarse pieces. That's the way it goes sometimes. You never know what you're gonna get, but this big chunky one here, I'm pretty happy with that. It's about a 0.3 gram piece. Pretty nice for up there. So I got another big dredging video coming up here soon, so make sure you follow and subscribe. So until next time, get out there and find something.